morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were soaring. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah.
There you go. Quickly see the volume there. That's it. There you go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? And welcome back. Hope you had a super holiday and a festive season and a New Year's party and all your resolutions come true and all those kind of things. Yeah, so this is the first Ketch-Up of 2023. Lord knows what is going to be in store for us. Obviously, the couple of, I think the next month or something is going to be a bit quiet from the Chinese side because they're going to have their holidays now. But welcome back and thank you very much for sticking around. I see Mr. Rob Fisher was inside. Yeah, just quickly give me an A for okay if you've got nice visuals, if you've got sound, everything. If everything's hunky-dory. But yeah, basically what we're going to do tonight, except for the buffet and maybe some general chit-chat, because I see Mr. Ronaldo's inside the house. Mr. Ronaldo, I am enjoying. I ordered 2 special bottles of 12 milligram caramel cigars. 2 of them, of which the one must still steep is there. Look at that. Ooh, yetis. So yeah, so that is absolutely awesome. I reckon this is definitely my favorite MTL. This caramel cigar from Pied Piper. And thank goodness Ronaldo can actually still mix it up though. So yeah, so that is absolutely awesome. So thanks Ronaldo. I'm really enjoying it, and it's not the one with the red label. I know you told me that one was still steep there. But yeah, so that is what I've got in my MTL setup. And this is what I'm running. The Aries V2 on top of the Odin DNA, the 21700, yeah, DNA. But that's basically that. And then this little monkey nut, This is what I'm still using, and I'm still vaping some Deadly Sins, testing them. And I gotta say, regarding the Deadly Sins, I initially thought I'm going to enjoy the butterscotch cookie the most, but this is the butterscotch cookie, in case you're wondering. But it's still nice. It's still nice. But the blackberry pound cake, that's the one. That's the one. And all these flavor profiles are nicely mixed. They're not as sweet. Your coils are going to last a long time. I mean, I didn't have to replace cotton for three weeks using these juices, and the coils still nice and clean. The strawberry cheesecake, it's not my flavor profile. It's not something which I would vape. But if you're into that type of strawberry cheesecake type of situation, then Bob's your uncle over there. The grape's got a very nice flavor, but for me it's slightly underpowered. But it's got a very nice flavor. And when I told Moritz that, he said, but they're specifically made like that because it is absolutely perfect grape slushy flavor. It's just, I would have liked it a bit more grunt. But he said it's because grape tends to be overpowering, and hence they purposely made it so that it's not that in your face. So it's a nice delicate grape, nice soothing little grape slushy over there. And then otherwise, obviously, I'm still rocking this little guy, and there's still not any signs of the Arbiter 3 or the larger version, the 30mm. I haven't heard anything from Oxway yet, but on the Aegis Legend, that's it. So what I'm testing tonight is the Peppermint Crisp. That's actually one which I forgot to taste, but I must say the blackberry pound cake is numbers. That's very, very nice. That's actually something which I will vape a tank out once, maybe every 2-3 days, because remember, I'm not too much into my bakeries or my desserts or things like that. So Mr. Rockfisher, Kirshen, Gounder, you probably had some nice time to play with your toys. You had some beautiful toys last time, which you purchased and spoiled yourself with. Ronaldo, there I say, Pierre the Cook. Good evening, Pierre. Nice to have you over there. Chantel Marais, hope the health is up and running. Michael Strouberg. Hello from Sweden. It almost reminds me of that name. What's that fish? That fish challenge. What's the name of that fish in that tin which gets the people gagging as soon as they open this thing? But yeah. So much welcome. Not that I'm saying you smell like that. It's just that Strouberg, it reminded me of that, the name. AKS, good evening AKS. Mr. Dion Dunhauser, hi, all net chat. How's it, mense? Vos Reineke, hy seker lam gesing. I mean, Vos had a lot of gigs which I saw him play over the holiday, the festive season, so he's probably got a nice coarse voice. And most likely, like me, I've still got some admin. See there, Sir Stromming. So I wasn't far from wrong. The straw is there. The straw. So any case, so I'm going to show you a bit a new stuff which has been released. Though there has been quite a few things which actually has been done over. But yeah, let's quickly see in chat. Maybe you guys have got something interesting which you came across. Whatever it is, maybe you for the first time went abseiling or paragliding or something interesting like that. Let us know inside chat if you guys had a good holiday and did something very much interesting. Never tried it myself. No. I will definitely give that thing a skip. Not anymore. Maybe when I was back in the day in the army and younger and I had a stronger stomach. But I'm too afraid to do that now. Too afraid. I actually took pictures of... maybe I must just quickly load it and show you what my son's break was. Remember he had the arm break which I told you about? When arm wrestling, he snapped his humerus. Let's just quickly see if I can quickly get that pictures over there. And maybe I can just quickly show you what they actually look like. I think you might enjoy it. Okay, let's check that out. Let's go there. And go there while you guys are typing. Just as I said, just type inside whatever you did which was interesting, and I'll quickly get these little pictures up and running. Add files. Obviously my son is gaming on the other side. Gee whiz, how's that load shedding treating you guys? Tonight we've got a session from 8 o'clock till 12:30. That's not very nice. Okay, maybe I must use the before photo first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me just quickly show you what my son's break was. It's amazing the quality of the x-rays these days. It's absolutely phenomenal. When he came back, I think I told you last time, after his surgery, they gave him a CD and the CD didn't play. So I think they forgot to load the data. The program opened up, but there was nothing to watch. So when he went back today, this afternoon, to have a checkup again, more x-rays, they actually loaded the before and then the after the operation photos. But quickly check this out. Check that thing. Yeah. And I'm sure I don't have to educate you guys in exactly what you are looking at though, but it's his humerus running down, and then the radius and the ulna running down at the bottom. But you can see it's absolutely a clean break where the humerus snapped at the bottom. And then they, after the operation, they put in the pins. Well, during the operation, that's what the operation is for. There's a total of 10 pins, which has actually been included. But those are the photos which was taken after 6 weeks, put it that way. So he has been in rehab 6 weeks. And when he got there, the doctor actually asked him, but his say omvang, I mean his versatility of his arm, put it that way, is very, very good. So he said, yeah, it's because his mother is a physiotherapist. So thanks to that, yeah, I think it looks good. So if ever you're going to break one of your long bones, that is what it's going to look like. So that is the procedure which they're going to follow. Titanium and screws running down and keeping the humerus intact. But he was extremely happy with how it actually turned out. So that's good. That is good. For says, ek moet alweer môre in gaan skool toe. Ja, no. The department heads and the subject heads know that that they have to actually go. Yeah, Rob Fisher said, we have been invaded by a family from Canada and the UK. Yo, load shedding doesn't affect me anymore. Upgrade our inverter system, 14 hours of power standing by. Yes. It is, I can't even remember when this load shedding actually started. How long do these people want? How much time do they actually want? And I can tell you now, it's still going to go on for a very long time. And the reason for that is the plundering, the sabotaging, the mismanagement, the lack of skill. It's just crazy. We're sitting here, the lackey, thinking, no, they're going to fix it soon. Man, they're not going to fix it soon. They're actually going to start up soon with alternative ways of actually producing. But yeah, and actually for the first time, there's one power station which was over here, which is standing over here, which is the 1.2. Oh, it's got the two 600 lithium batteries inside of it. He actually beeped and shut off during the load shedding. But I was gaming without realizing that the kids were gaming on the big screen with the PlayStation as well. So that 2 hours of the high gamage, this little guy couldn't handle it, unfortunately. But I mean, now we learn. Now we learn. And another thing which I actually wanted to ask you is, you know about that car of mine, as soon as that thing goes and stands idle for a week, then you can't start it. Even the little amount of power that the car alarm or immobilizer system actually draws from the battery is enough for a week to make the battery flat, which is for me just weird. So I got myself a battery charger, car battery charger, 12 and a 12.8 volt battery charger. I think it's what they call it, the Optima V2. The Optima V2. Let me just click my emails. I might have paid for it sometime. No, I can't remember. I think I deleted it. But any case, do you guys actually use car chargers? Are they worth a while? Because initially that battery of mine was so flat. The thing, as soon as I put this thing on, when it checked the battery, there came up a red light which was flickering. So I checked the manual. And the manual says if it flickers, it means that your battery is under 4 volts. It actually has to be at 4 above 4 volts for this battery charger to be able to do its job. This Optima or Optimate or something like that. I've got the box here, man. this thing. Optimate 2. So I decided to get this little number. It's got all kind of cute features on the inside. It doesn't desulfide, if you guys know what that is, but otherwise it does everything what it's supposed to do. So my daughter's boyfriend was visiting over here, and we quickly told him he's got a Polo, and I said, listen, bring your Polo closer, because it's easier to, to get a jump start from his car versus my wife's car. So yeah, he quickly jump started me, and then I took a drive for about 5 minutes, blah blah blah, came back, put on the charger, and then poops, all of a sudden a yellow light shows. So just that amount of driving which I did actually pushed the battery to 4 volts or plus, just above 4 volts. Now the battery is charging. But unfortunately we've got a 4.5 hour load shedding session tonight, although I can watch television. But yeah, Ronaldo the iDad says 10 pin Fury. 10 pin Fury. It is 10 pin. Another email sent there. Ooh, Jana Kirshen. Kirshen just sends all the goodies. It's probably a huge email. Hier, die kom die ding deur. Rock Vape Pennywise 1850 tube. Hier is sommer nog al 'n videoetjie wat die man hier so het. Kom ons kyk gou as ons save as. Maybe we can show you this video quickly. It's not porn. I hope it's not porn. Else I'm totally scroofed. I mean, especially now that, let's call it Kirshen video. I see old YouTube is getting totally excited now, eh? I hope you guys saw that. They're getting totally excited. Now so many more vape channels all of a sudden get demonetized with videos. Okay, video over there, VLC. Maybe I can, yeah, you never know. You never know. Okay, let's go to videos over there. And Kirshen. Hopefully it opens it up. And we can check it, okay? There you go, look at that. That's the video which he sent. So in any case, thanks Kirshen. Now we saw what your 18650 mech tube looks like. Looks very nice. Looks cool beans, man. Cool beans. The prediction is 10 years more of load shedding. Holy shit, nipple. Now Ronaldo, I think it's 10 years for Eskom to maybe get this stuff in order. But I think by that time we've got alternative power from different other sources, which could probably help out a lot. Mr. Henry Landsberg, how's it Kaiser and how's it everyone in chat? Lekker op 5 plekke. I did a lot of gaming, a couple of braaiing. News was lekker with my buddies. You guys who were on my Facebook would see what my school chommies look like. And load shedding maak almal se titel lam. Check your boot light might be staying on. I've got the Aurus, Toyota Aurus. Now that you mention it, I mean, I can't see inside the boot except if I flip down the seats, maybe. Maybe I must look at that though, but it's just weird, man. It's just weird. Good evening, Neil Pitts. Thank you very much for joining. There's Mr. Bigfoot. Howdy. How you doing? Let's quickly see what products is out. Look at that. Looky there. The first one which we're going to look at is the Drop. The Drop V2. Now, Mr. What's it? The Vaping Chronicles, TVC. TVC didn't have anything to do with this guy. And there you go. That's what it looks like. I don't think it's a beautiful. I'm not too much a fan of the look of this thing. They still kept the slits of the previous Drop. What's it, the 1.5, which they released previously. But I listened to Mike Vapes last night, and he said that it's nothing new. If you've got the previous Drop, the original Drop, he wouldn't suggest you get any one of the others. But yeah, if you like the look of this thing, but you're not going to get a better flavor of a better vape from this guy. If you look at this deck, which you see over here, then you already see there's a problem over here where the previous drop, you could actually get your leads and put in your coils and then trim your leads underneath. It had a space underneath, whereas here you actually have to pre-cut your coils though. That might be an issue for you, but anywho. Then Mark Fagan, he was testing this thing, and he said that in the previous drop, or the original drop, he could just blurt in juice, and this one, for some other reason, he says this one leaks, but not necessarily through the air holes, it leaks through the base. So Lord knows if there's an O-ring problem or whatever, but that is what his actually does. But that's the Drop V2 from DigiFlavor, and weirdly enough, if you look at the package, then you'll see it's DigiFlavor, and on the package it says Geek Vape. So now you start seeing over there that Geek Vape, that DigiFlavor is actually a subsidiary of Geek Vape, and hence both the names. If you did not know that, now you know it. But 6 variations, 24.4mm for racks, nogal likes. But yeah, there are the colors which you get nogal a purple one, eh? For the people who are sexually frustrated, you have got an RDA to represent your mood. But yeah, that's it. Any of you guys interested in purchasing it for yourself? Or you might have seen it before. They say on a tube it looks like as if you blowing on a penis. Okay, so that's that. Squonkable. Squonk compatible. Alright, so you're going to get a squonk pin with that as well. And apparently you get 2 sets of coils. So now we've got the polymer cabinet dot AIO V2. Some nicer photos of it there. Still translucent walls, replaceable panels. This is the Peppermint Crisp, by the way, which I'm vaping at the moment. On the top platform, a slot was cut, 1 or 2. To the opposite side was provided with a cartridge slot. Okay. 75 watt board, variable interface. Interesting colors. Also another purple over there. People are like, seems like 2023 is a purple year. The removable cartridge features a pair of 0.3 and 0.7 dot coils. There you already lose me. You already lose me if you have to purchase coils. And by the way, if any of you guys are still into getting yourself just a normal little vape, that Oxva X-Slim, the V2, they call it the V2. My wife is still using it and she loves it. She went to Juicy Joe's yesterday and actually purchased 9 cartridges, 9 of the pods. That's how much she likes that thing. And yeah, Juicy Joe's are nice and cheap. They're 60 rand a pod. I actually see people selling it up until about 80 to 90 rand, one of these pods. The oaks are mental. Don't buy anything from Takealot, please. Okay. Then you know you're going to be overcharged, for sure. But yeah, that's that guy. Some of you might be interested in this. 2.7 milliliters of tank. Let's quickly check out number next. The Ursa Baby Pro Kit by Lost Vape. Yeah, little square number. Not bad looking. But then again, these form factors, I don't find people enjoy it as much as the long one, as the pillar version, put it that way. But yeah, for some other reason, they always bring out a square little version as well. But this one, it looks nice. I must say, it looks nice. I like that. Behind the zinc walls, there's a laconic board with a power range of 5 to 25 watts. It's exactly the same as what the X-Slim V2 is in any case. 2 amp charging, 0.6 ohm, 0.8 ohm coils. Those seem to be the coils for MTL. For direct lunging, restricted direct lunging. But you can MTL with it as well. Okay, that's that. Here's our Baby Pro. Let's look what's next. The Themis Box Mod by Duffpo. I think somebody said that they've already got this. Rob, you probably have it already. Powered by a pair of external. Oh, no, it's not what I thought. No, I thought this was some other borrow device. No, I was thinking of something else. But yeah, nogal power, 220 watts. Capable of 26 millimeters. Not bad looking, but reminds a person of maybe a bit of a gen situation going on there. Vaporesso Gen. With a different face. Okay, resistance 0.07 and dual 18650. So yeah, fit comfortably 26 millimeters on there. It would have been nice if it was a dual 21700, by the way. How's your 21700 treating you, Rob? Have you used it again? Your gig vape 21700 Thelema. Okay, then the Ursa Nano S-Pod. I'm not sure you guys want to... what the hell? Let's look at that. Let's look at that, man, while we're here. SAS system, lost vape. Okay. So you're going to have to replace the whole pods by the look of it. 2.5 mils, 2 amp charging. 800 milliamp per hour. Only 5 to 16 watts. So yeah, it's for the beginner. That's for the beginner. Okay, then we've got the little crown. Does that number look like? Another little square number over here. Equipped with 35. It's got a nice little flat at in there. It's almost like a side by side. The new device received the frame of metal alloy, zinc metal alloy. Probably zinc inside there. Charging port, 1000 milliamp battery. You gotta look at that knurling there. Look at how you adjust the wattage. Ain't that interesting? 1000 milliamp internal battery. 3 to 35 tank, 4 milliliters of juice. And I mean, UL coils are also decent coils. So I'd go for that. Okay, let's quickly see what's going on chat, so I don't miss anything over here. Okay, Kirshen, I hope you enjoyed your video. Yeah, I won't buy the new drop. No. I will definitely not buy the new drop either. New pits, as I said, in Sweden we have electricity for everyone, but it costs about 0.5 pounds a kilowatt. Joe. I think TVC sold all his rights to the drop. Yeah, no, he's got nothing to do with the drop. The people are just worried that the drop is going to start becoming like the dead rabbit, that they start bringing out all kind of drops. A drop RTA is probably next. Dual coil, so it's a no for me. I have the OG. I also still got the OG drop. Those pods last long. My wife says she gets about between 2 to 3 weeks out of one of those excellent pods, the version 2s. Yeah, no, she's got the box with her, so I can't show you now, but yeah, so it's great. I found that the pod in the box lasted longer than the ones I bought after. Now we'll see. I mean, she's busy testing what we bought for her. But previously I bought the 0.8s, man, but then I can see she sucks harder, and I've decided to get the 0.6s this time. And she's loving that, because that gives you a 25 watt vape, around 25 watts. Naand almal, better late than never. Mr. Nico Libbe, hy het alweer seker gaan been lê daar in Namibië in. I haven't used it too much. It's too big and too heavy, but it does sit on the desk, and it's okay. If I go away for a weekend fishing, I'm gonna take it, but for a few days I use a Dania. Yeah, you've always been a Dania guy. That's probably the device which you take fishing with you the most, Rob. But I mean, I also like the Dania. I use the Dania actually a lot. What I actually found with the Purge Squonker, which you guys gave me for Christmas, and by the way, for those people who have not seen the Purge mod, it's this one over here. And by the way, it is a metal casing, in case you're wondering. You get a better picture over there. There. That's it. That is the purge. But what I've noticed about this, it's actually made for 2700 batteries. Either 18650, because I mean you do get your adapter with that. But it's either 18650 or very nice thick doors. Beautiful doors. But as soon as you put a 21700 in here, the monocells I know, you get a wobble on the door. So I just think that 2700, and unfortunately I don't have 2700 battery, but it's not ever so slightly, so it's just that little bit. And they actually do have a cutout on that side. If you check on the inside there you can actually see there is a cutout, but it's just not deep enough. But they couldn't have made it deeper. I can see that there. So this guy is actually going to be perfect with a 2700 and not a 21700. So I must first get that organized, but the bottle is in here. I did use it for a day. Just quickly put that lekkertjie. Ja, dat sal weer mens mee hier so maar. Hoe stiek hierdie ding nou so uit? It's folded it, that's why. It needs to be folded, man. There you go. There you go. So that's that, and hence I've been using this guy still. Your MTL, Kaiser, your MTL juice, do you mix it 50-50 or 65-35? No, 65-35. I always mix mine 65-35, and I almost think I asked Ronaldo, but I'm not sure. I think I asked Ronaldo, but he can just say, ek het nou nie my brille hier nie, my verkykers, die skrif is 'n bietjie klein. Jare, kyk nou hier. Okay, so he's got it 40-60, which is great. These caramel cigars, but if I mix, I mix all my juices 35-65, but 60-40 definitely that. But I'm not 70-30. That's too much VG for me. I don't need so much clouds. Definitely not. I'm fine with 35-65. Nico Libbe, daar's as hy, Perekok, and the news from the Meson. I'm going to show you the Meson now. The Meson is also in this batch. Kan sommer gou terugsoen toe. Yeah, the Meson is here. Okay, so this is the next one over here, is the ambitious single Vapefly Go Bar Max kit. Look at that little interesting number. Here, don't tell me you get a clear version like this, I doubt it. This is probably just to show you what the design looks like. Okay. 15 mils refillable tank. Holy crap sack. That's a lot. Yo. Disposable device with a charging port, but it's refillable. Now that's not bad. Okay, let's just quickly see the battery size. 700 milliamps. Yeah, you probably won't get more than 3 refills out of this thing before. But your battery you can charge as well. There's a chargeable battery. So yeah, this is probably what most people are looking for. Was into disposables. Something very simple, which is actually rechargeable, and wonder how long the coils are going to last, because the coils are obviously proprietary. That's inside. How strong is the coils? Should be at least 10,000 puffs. They don't tell you how strong the coil is. Did I miss something over here? I don't see anywhere how strong the coil is. Nope. Probably be a 0.8 in there. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. The Doric 20 Special Edition. I must say I actually enjoyed the flavor of the Doric, the device which I've tested. But not a lot of people have the device in store, so it's one of those devices where you're going to have to look for coils. in South Africa. I don't know how it is in Sweden or how it is in the UK. But yeah, 8 to 18 watts, 12,000 milliamp battery. Number next. Okay, there's the Meson Hydron Mini Crave combo. Okay, so if you want to look at the Meson RTA, let's quickly see. Okay, it's still the same pictures as what I actually showed. There you can see the decks. Single coil deck. 21, 20, okay, we know that guy. I've got that one. So yeah, maybe if they send this to me, then we can test the single coil RTA. Maybe some of you guys have actually got it already and have tested this and could let us know inside chat. What do you think of the single coil RTA? 28 millimeters. That's massive. Which means this thing can hold a lot of juice, but only 5 mils. Extendable to a 6 mil version. Yes, so that must be a big deck, huh? A lot of cotton which can go down there for huge saturation. I'd give this guy a go. It intrigues me. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go if I can get one. Okay, then the ME pod. Oh well, let's look at all these stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of these pods which came out. Another little slick looking device, but as I said, problem's going to be replacement pods. You can see the whole thing is totally proprietary. The thing's got an edge on. It's totally something new though. So nope, not for me. And then we've got the Doric C. I'm going to give that a skip. Check out that one. The Okino C100 pod kit by Inoken. Alright, Inoken at least is a more well-known name, so we might as well check that out. I'm actually enjoying this Spearmint Crisp. It's actually nice. Okay, refueling is done by the end of the tank. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, saw that. Came, we saw, we conquered. Pot kit, nooit. Nivox, okay. Nivox at least is a decent brand name. I like Nivox. The little square version, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first square version which Nivox actually brings out. 1000 milliamp battery. 2 milliliters. 0.8 and a 1.2 ohm coil. Only 18 watts. Well, if it's 1000 milliamp battery and use the 1.2, you're going to get a lot. Even the 0.8, it's going to last you a fair decent time. But your 2 mil little juice you're going to have to replace fairly often. And then we get the Era S by a Goose. Why does it sound so familiar? Yeah, it's a long thing, huh? Kyk hierdie lang bastard. 3 January single coil tank appeared. Era S. Miniature base 2 squat racks. Legs of the winding, blah 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 blah. Right, another single coil it seems. MTL number. This thing can hold a lot of juice. Jeez, like it. Only 2 mils of juice. How's it possible for a thing this long? What's it, the 18 millimeter? 16, alright, fair and well. This is actually something which I would be interested in for the E-pipes. A nice 16 millimeter. And this guy actually looks classy. I would actually want this one. I think this is going to look funky. And it's even going to extend your pipe tip as well. The pipe stem. Nice, nice, nice. I will be looking out for this guy. For sure, for sure. Let's quickly go to chat again. Let's not neglect you oaks. We'll go back to that now. Alright. If they can make a disposable... I was too lazy to cut. Hierdie grys bastard wat hier so deurkom. Bit of grayness. Any news from Meson from Steam Crave? Yeah, I need to get me an AIO this year. I think the Meson is going to do very well. I'm going to show you it. As I said, it's because it's basically compatible with anything and everything. And it looks good as well. But it looks a lot like the Stubby. It reminds me of the Stubby. Is that perch a mech? Yeah, the perch is a mech. This one is a mech and the Squonker is a mech. Both are mechs. I mixed as requested. Yeah, that's numbers. This is absolutely perfect. This 3565 caramel cigar. And then there's Los Tros, Papa. It's Los Tros. And by the way, look at what Mr. Ronaldo gifted for someone. A 30ml, 12 milligram Arabian Nights. Check that over there. And a 30ml, 12 milligram caramel cigar. Look at that. So yeah, so this will be up for someone to get. I must just get maybe a little pot system type of thing with us, which I can do as a giveaway. But this will be part of a giveaway. So thank you very much, Ronaldo, from the good guys in the PE area. And please go and support the guy. He actually asked me via WhatsApp if there's any other of Guy W's Pied Piper juices which I know of, recipes which I know of, which I would like to see again. And one which I never got to test, which somebody told me is very nice, is he brought out a wine gums. And that's a sweet which I actually like. I love the flavor of wine gums. So hopefully he's going to be able to make it and let me know what it actually tastes like and if it's good enough for him to actually put into production. But yeah, go and support. He's got great prices. If they can make it disposable, but Chantel said the 50-50 is what I did for the pot systems because I chain vape. There's Tienes Mulder. Good evening, Mr. Tienes Mulder. Nice to see you here as well. Hope you had a lekker New Year and a Christmas party and all that kind of stuff. If they can make it disposable, that the coil will take 10,000 puffs, why can't they make a replacement coil that can do 10,000? That's a good question. That is a very good question. But I mean, I'm sure my wife gets very close to that. If she vapes 3 weeks on that, and she vapes, holy crap. No, she vapes a lot. She loves it. And the one thing which she vapes the whole time, I'm going to tell you now. I actually bought... Okay, I might as well show you this one as well. But that one... I think she took it again. Die botteltjies. Ja, so 'n leë botteltjie daar. Now she probably got it inside. But in any case, I bought her a strawberry. She was not too keen on that strawberry. The only strawberry which she really loves is a strawberry from this company, Slick. It's their strawberry. She loves that strawberry. But funnily enough, I bought this caramel. And I'm not too much of a fan of this caramel. I much prefer that caramello, that previous one. I think from, was it Vapology or somebody? I can't even, Steam Masters? I can't remember. But this caramel is not as good as what the caramello is, I must say. But there's strawberry. My wife digs their strawberry. So I especially had to go and purchase another bottle for her. Chantelli 50-50 is what I did for the pot systems. If they can make hit the like button, everyone. Let us get. Yeah, people don't hit the like buttons anymore because everything is demonetized. The only reason for the like buttons, and I will quickly repeat, the only reason for comments is just activity, because algorithms pick up activity. That's plain and simple. That's how it goes. That's what it would be great for. Let's get this channel out there. Sweden market is dead. No Chinese company pay for the license. So I buy all my stuff from Spain or Greece. That sucks. Now we at least got a lot of vendors still in South Africa. We've actually still got a thriving vaping market though. And I think that vaping laws, which I showed you on one of the shows, it will probably take 2-3 years before that actually comes into play, put it that way, gets implemented. because it's still a long process to get some of the law regulations actually passed. And I mean, here for, I don't know, here it might take longer than that though. So Lord alone knows. And France, of course, I find that 6535 is suitable for pods as well as regular systems in most cases. Yeah, no, Ronaldo, you're absolutely perfect. There, you're right there. I mean, all my blimies which I make, which I permanently vape, you guys know how I vape this stuff. I vape bottles and bottles of blimey. Here's Uka Klar, empty one standing here to get refilled. And another empty one standing here, ready to get refilled. Opalala. Opalala. But no problem. I've got a few at the back there, which I made. Thank you, Ronaldo. We'll keep that in mind. Ronaldo, true, but the way I chain vape, I still had a problem. Hello, everyone. You're a special case, Nico. Lord, through that. Lord, like the pod systems, vaporization, oh small. I'll give the pod system. Okay, you can give the pod system. But if you donate the pod system, it must be coils which the people can still get in South Africa. The only problem I have with Pied Piper, it does not keep by me. Yeah, no. But that's why, Zach, I ordered 2 bottles, 200 ml bottles, 2 of these goodnesses, 2 big ones. And that's how I'll order from now on in any case then. So then it lasts a bit longer. But yeah, no, it's true. This caramel cigar is absolutely amazing. Hi all, good evening Fee, nice to see you over here. The UAE have implemented 200% syntax. Holy shite nipple, 200%. Jeez, like it. Now that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, let's quickly look at the next one. Okay, so this is, let's get this guys, a goose. The Era S RTA. So this would actually be very nice for an e-pipe. Very nice. Okay, so that guy can close down. Then we've got the Cyber Disposable from iJoy, believe it or not. 12 watts, but it's got a 13 milliliters tank. Holy crap sack, that's a huge tank. It's a coil here. I remember these coils which you made. Do people even still use those with Wotofo rebuildable kits to make their own coils? Because I remember there was a big thing at a certain point. Okay, 500 milliamp battery. The total amount of puffs, 5,000. Yeah, no idea. No idea who will get this. Do they say it's refillable or not? Tank volume? No. Charging, USB Type-C charging, so it should be refillable. The non-replaceable bolt-in coil has a pair of vertical coils, resistance, total amount of, so no, so you can vape it. If the battery's flat, charge it again, vape it, but if you're done, you're done. If it loses flavor, you gotta throw it away. You gotta gooi it weg. The Orion 2 pod. Look at this. What does LVE stand? Lost Vape what? What does the E stand for? No, I don't see. See it over here. LVE, Lost Vape something. So in any case, I've still got my Orion. My Orion is still over here. Even knows if it still works though. But it's inside the cabinet. 5 different versions, alternative colors, metal frame were provided. It's a classy device, especially this gold one. But yeah, you know that the competition between the flavor of coils is just so high at the moment. And I must say, that's one of the things of Lost Vape. I love their dual batteries and their devices. I love the devices, the battery devices. But the coils, they haven't brought out coils which I find is up to scratch with the Whooper coils or the Oxford coils or the Freemax coils. Those guys are just up there at the moment though. So yeah, that's the problem with these devices, is although it's so nice looking and it's got huge tanks, it just doesn't necessarily give you that flavor which you get from different company coils. So hopefully these coils are actually worked on there. But yeah, Resistance can vary from 0.15 to 3 ohms though. So it's 0.4 and a 0.8 ohm coil. Different mesh, but they don't say what the coils are. So hopefully it's UB coils that have actually been worked on, which have been improved or upgraded. But yeah, that's that. And then we've got the Aegis, but I think we had a look at this one, man. Or is this a new one again? The Aegis Boost Pro. Yeah, let's just close that. Boost Pro 2. Okay, it's the 2. It's a lovely looking device. Absolutely lovely looking. $18,650 battery nogal likes. Jo. That's a bonus. 0.1 and 0.4 ohm coils, 4.5 milliliters of juice, up until 100 watts. Okay, then again, if the coils produce flavor, it could be something that you can look at. It could be a option. The Cyber S Pro Pot Kit by Aspire. Going for the oval look. Dressed in a non-trivial case of miniature, with a miniature elongated silhouette and a transparent wall. Main materials are zinc alloy and thermoplastic. Different colors. I'm enjoying this peppermint crisp. Good stuff, good stuff. Reservoirs filled through the side walls. Holds 3 mils of juice. Okay. Not bad looking device. I like the look. I like the look. I don't like it a lot, I just like it. It. Second to last one. Just because Freemax has got good coils. Almost looks like a cross between the Caliburn and the Oxford X-Slim. But yeah, different display. So you have over there adjustable, 25 watts, 800 milliamp battery. Always a bonus. It just needs adjustable airflow. Does it say anything? Cartridge equipped with 2 mesh. Okay, it's a 0.8 and a 1, which you can decide to use. It's nice. I like the look of it. Or the Vaporesso. Didn't the Vaporesso also bring out device which almost looks like this? Not the O Small. What's the other one which are? The X-Ross. Also almost have the X-Ross look. But I like the display. This is cool at the bottom over here. This is nice. That is lekker. Okay. And then last but not least, we have got the Steam Crave. The Meson. And I like the look. I like the look. Yeah. Let's close that over there. 21700 battery. Bonus. 5 mils. Bonus. 100 watt adjustable. Bonus. The round facade, and then the fact that it's borrow compatible, bonus. So you've got an adapter. So it's got a large tank, but you've got with the airflow obviously for the Steam Crate, the Meson tank inside. But then you've got a little adapter which you can actually use, I think, for the borrow, to use it as a borrow device. Here's the batteries it's compatible with. Variable board, 5 to 100. Okay, we've got that. 0.1 to 3 ohms, got that. 5 mils, got that. 510 adapter and 2 serviceable bases that allow it to work with both coils and mesh. Interesting. Look at that. That's nice. And there's a 510 adapter which you can actually see, so that you can actually use it on one of your little numbers, one of these little numbers. So yeah, that's cool beans, man. I think this guy's going to do well. It's going to do well. I just hope some other vendor, but I think a vape will most likely bring it in. I think so. Nice looking. So give me your thoughts on that. What do you think? What do you think of all the new goodies? Is it something you would like to purchase? I would like the Meson. I would like the 16mm. The what's the thing from a goose? The Era S. That I would actually like. Okay, let's see what's going on over there. Give you a pot system, Asian tell. I've got that though. Yeah, Ronaldo sorted me out with the 2x100 mils. What an awesome guy to deal with, I must say. There you go. We have heavy taxes. 10 mil Nick shot costs 3.5 pounds. Holy crap. Now you guys are being gunned. Vaporizer O Small is readily available. System is brand new, still sealed, and I'll give 4 pods with. There you go. So yes, so next giveaway, if Nico Libber manages to get by me during the week, before next week's show, we will have the Vaporizer O Small 4 cartridges and 2 12 milligram. Now remember, these things normally cost 150 to 180 kissers. So that's a nice little package which one of my members would be able to get. And then you will have the opportunity to try. Both of these are tobaccos. Okay, if you don't like tobaccos, then don't participate. But I will have a question maybe lined up, whatever. Or maybe show you one of those pictures where you need to spot the differences. You never know. I'll post it in my community tab. And the first one with the correct amount of differences which they spot, I think you will become eligible for this. I think so. Yeah, we can do it that specific way. Alright, so LVE left Lost Vape and took the Orion with them. Yeah, but doesn't the LV still stand for Lost Vape and the E just something extra? Lost Vape Europe. So new company with old developers. Okay, LVE is the group of designers that left Lost Vape. Alright. Thanks, Zap. If you have a problem with Pied Piper, WhatsApp me. I'll drop it off later after the live. I'm done. It was a load shedding there. I just want the Meson RTA. That looks nice. The Meson RTA I would also like to try for sure. Anyone know how much the Meson is? I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. I'm going to reach out to Ronaldo soon. Alright guys, that is that. If you maybe have got anything interesting which you want to add over here inside chat, you can give that a bash. But regarding the Deadly Sins, my 2 favorites is, well, 3 favorites. I actually like this one as well. The Peppermint Crisp, but top of the log must be the blueberry or the blackberry pound cake. The blackberry pound cake, then I would say the Peppermint Crisp, then I would say the butterscotch cookie. And not a big fan of the grape, not a big fan of, the fried ice cream. I will talk about that next Wednesday. So Oaks, nothing more from your side. Thank you very much for joining. I think we had a total of 7 people here tonight. Total is currently 6 people, not too bad. Nice growing channel. That's good. That's good to know. Let's quickly see if there's anything else. No, nothing. Alright Oaks, thank you very much for joining. And I will see you. As I said, load shedding here in the Western Cape starts at 8 o'clock. And that's about in 7 minutes. Okay, that extra is ready over there. I will see you next Wednesday evening. And as I said, I'll just type in my email here again inside chat, so that if you've got any interesting photos which you want to share with me, which you want to make part of a slideshow, you're more than welcome. Even if it's you on holiday, I don't mind. There you go, sniper@telkomsa.net. Plain and simple. Oaks, I'll see you. Cheers.